Hello and welcome to Gingerman. I survived Schiehallion. I'm back down on the tunnel. Yes, but this isn't where we are today. No, I came up last night. There's the tent. Sheena's in there somewhere. And I said to Sheena, do you want to go to Glen Tilt? Apparently they filmed Star Wars there. So we're going to go to Glen Tilt, but it's only 15 minutes from the tunnel, so that's why we stayed here. And look at it. It's magnificently autumn today. And very kind of wet, so it could be a soggy trip, but that doesn't bother me because I'm excited to get going. Anyway, Glen Tilt, show me what you got. Peace.
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, I'm firing up the podcast. Sound waves coming to your home. Gingerman with a cam is here to make your day. Gingerman with a cam, would like to hear you say today.
Just getting packed up, woken up at, I think we woke up at like 4, half 4. It was raining heavy. I needed a pee, as you can imagine. I got soaked. And we were like, will we go to Glen Tilt? Will we make it? We are going to Glen Tilt. I'm excited. Well, we coffee, then we're heading to the tilt. And just like that, we have arrived at Glen Tilt, and it is raining good and proper. Glen Tilt car park, and this is the walk we're going on, the yellow trail through next to the River Tilt. We're going to the Tilt viewpoint and walking round. That's what I done last time. So, we welcome visitors to Blair Castle. Please return to the village and take a right up to the main castle driveway and park in the castle car park. Why? Oh, if you're going to the castle. Right, there's a castle here too. Oh wow! The White Castle, Blair Castle. Today's not about the Blair Castle, today's about Glen Tilt in the pissing rain. We're going to start off and head for the old Bridge of Tilt. Let's do it. We're on the Glen Tilt trail. Just follow the arrow in the direction it's pointing and try not veer off from it. Because if you veer off, you'll probably veer off from the path that you're meant to be on. That's the truth. River Tilt. Now, it's sending us this way, but there's a cool thing down here I want to go check out. It looks over River Tilt. It's like a, I don't know, is it a hobbit house? It's like a hobbit house looking over the river. Look at this. There's nothing to tell us what this little thing is, other than just the Tilt hobbit house, but it looks over the River Tilt, and Sheena thinks these trees are taller than the ones at the Hermitage, which claim to be the tallest trees in the UK, so I don't know, someone pull a measuring tape out and let's get this investigated. It is chucking it down. The tilt's getting a good feeding though. What have we got here? Oh nice. Look at this, you know I like bridges, look at this one. Is this the Bridge of Tilt? It must be the Bridge of Tilt. Because it's like a tilted bridge. I like that they've all coloured them, real nice coloured arrows. That tells me that people have put effort into this walk. Someone's gone around with their screwdriver, their hammer, whatever, and just put the pieces together for us. to enjoy. It's pretty steep down there, you definitely don't want to fall. So stick to the paths. So Sheena just went and researched it. 2 years ago they filmed the TV series that's on Disney, Obi-Wan Kenobi here. Oh, right, there's a new colour added to the arrows. We've got green, bogey green, but we're going to follow yellow this way. The Balvenie Pillar, the hanging tower. The Balvenie Pillar was erected, in 1755 to mark the location of the last public hanging. Oh wow! The hill on which it stands is called Tom na Croic, the hangman's knoll. Much of the path follows the route. Do you mind? Look at this! John Stewart was the last person to be hung there. He got into some sort of bother with another clan or bunch of people. They killed each other. There's a lot of stabbings. Apprehended, brought back to Tom na Croic, where he was the last person to be hung in Blair Atholl. And there it is, the last hanging. There's our yellow marker. Let's go this way. There's these places, these are like, I seen it in Aberfeldy when I was exploring, how it, invigorates the imagination and creates like a sort of feeling within you, and this place is doing it already. My imagination's running wild. We're back out on the road. The arrow just took us on a wee joke. Aha! I think this is the tilt up here. We follow the road up a bit. What's this? Sheena's collecting conkers. Look at that, handful of them. Still walking along this here road in search of the next yellow arrow to tag. Not seen one in a while. I can't remember walking along this road. I came here with friends many years ago. So it's like in my memory somewhere. I've got a confession. I left one of my Himalayan feet mittens out in the rain last night, so it's soaking, but it'll dry off, but it was an accident. There's a lot of staples in this. People have been stapling aggressively. Anyway, we're heading into the tilt trail proper now. Some places feel like Lord of the Rings, other places feel like Jurassic Park. This has got a Jurassic Park feeling to it around here. Oh aye. That's where the tilt grenade went off during the famous Obi-Wan Kenobi scene in Obi-Wan Kenobi. So you can see that on Disney. This is the maddest cattle grid I've ever seen. And it's slippery. The good news is we're coming into the glen itself. We're looking over it now and there's mist coming off the hill. It's all happening. It looks spectacular if you can see it. The tilt has got water coming from all angles. I see a tractor coming. Look at this, everything has just opened up. On a clear day we'd be seeing right through Glen Tilt, but you know, we'd be seeing the Star Wars fighter jets going through. You'd see what are they called? Lightsabers. Just imagine flying through that. It is a day of waterfalls. Sheena said, what's on the end of this rope? I don't know. Hopefully. Oh, there's a frog! It's, what's his name? What was the frog called? Larry? What was the frog? Gary. It's Gary the frog, look! Gary!
He has returned to us.
He's shy. Ooh, watch my footing. Oh no. There's nothing. It's the last thing you'd think it to be. It's a toilet. Look, it's a toilet. It's a secret Glen Tilt toilet unlocked. Hey, it's a shelter.
Imagine if someone having a shit in there.
I know, and I was just filming them. I know, it's the worst window, eh? Because if you do want to go for a number 2, then you're like, there's a window and someone's like, alright mate, I'm...
Oh, look at my view.
Aye, it's a good view though. It's a good view for doing a poo. Gilbert! We're currently trying to inquire about who Gilbert is. We'll find out. I think he's a rugby ball. What do you think?
I was thinking he was more a, like, famous
Historian, yeah. Could be a time traveller. There's so many options about who Gilbert is. Tag. That's a good one to tag. We went into Pitlochry and we could only find Greg's. It was the only place open. Could you believe that? In Pitlochry of all places. It's like a climbing wall, eh? With the rocks coming through.
Can you climb?
We'll climb. I tell you what, it smells like fresh wood.
It smells so good.
Wow, it smells amazing. Wow, wasn't expecting it to smell so good. Look at this bit of all the trees and the colours here. This is nice. Feels like we were looking over the valley, now we're in it. Can hear the roar of the water as well. We're still looking for a peacetime shelter. No luck. I just found a toilet in the middle of nowhere with a windowed toilet. So if you want to like get into the voyeur game, watching people do the toilet, this is the place to come.
We're there.
Oh aye. Wait a minute, where's that pointing to us? Through here? Nah.
Shortcut.
Shortcut, look. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Oh, there's a
Has to
thing.
be. Why would there be a gate? This is some Scottish invention, I believe. It looks like the rail bridge. You ever seen one of them before? A gate within the fence. It's just takes you around the fence. They've just done it for a joke, I think. Look, but it saves you. No, it saves you opening the big one. Huh, would you believe it? It's got the 2 arrows pointing, so the shortcuts just use the big gate. The other ways go through the wee hole in the fence gate. Is it piney? Oh, thank you. Look at this. Oh, it's like one of those games you got to time it to get under it. Oh, that was good, Sheena. Right. Go. Yes. I'm under and I'm through. What's that? Shelter. The arrow's sending us down this way, winding over the river, and then I think we walk along until we can cross. So I think we're actually near the loop. I just see all these. Look at this. What was built here? The thing is, we need a building with a roof. I think you just go along there until you come to the bridge and then you cross over and look back over. We were feeling optimistic about a shelter. I'm feeling more optimistic that we're closer to the loop section now. I thought we still had loads to walk because we've been walking for about an hour and a half in the rain. Soggy times, but beautiful, atmospheric. And this is one of those walks that when you get home and you're all dry, you look back and go, man, that was a memory. We might get shelter over here. It just feels really calming out here, peaceful. All the things you want when you come out into nature. There's a little thing up here. Is this our shelter? The only shit bit about this walk is we're walking through this long grass, which is making my joggies that extra bit soggy and wet. It's an animal shelter. It's even got a bucket to sit on. Aye, this'll do. This'll do perfectly. We found shelter. Our little shelter. This is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. Humble yet practical. There's the further part of the walk goes right round, but we're going to half it here and head back from this point, and get some shots of the river. If it does clear, I want to get the drone up, but it's not looking likely. And I don't know if it's just like round here to get round or whatever, but we'll just head back the way we've came, because there's another road down, so we're kind of doing our own wee loop. The yellow arrow trail's taken us this far. Look at this. Of all the teams to find in the middle of Glen Tilt, it's Queen's Park Rangers, QPR. It's actually quite comfy. Holy moly, like goes round your bum perfectly.
I was in total bliss.
Aye, butt bliss. I'm starting to feel the cold through my clothes, like the wetness, and it's a bit breezy now, which is typical. This is Glen Tilt. I did want to fly my drone, but there's no way I'm flying it in this wet, damp, horrible conditions. If maybe when I get back to the car, things brighten up, then we'll go. But if not, there's no drone footage. Just me talking like this the whole way. My mate Dave in the tractor. Look at that. There's a lot of water flowing from the hills. We looked online, there's not too much. You know, there's rocks here that are 485 million years old. Come from another time when this part of Scotland was submerged underwater and we were south of the equator, this landmass. Yeah, and Obi-Wan Kenobi filmed here. And I don't know exactly what they filmed. I need to look more into that, but like, how much did they film? Did they film just one episode? An entire series? These are questions I have. Did the people of Tilt? Did they get paid handsomely from Disney? So many questions. There's a cow. Look at this. I've never seen this.
Actually, because you can't hear it.
It says, do not operate live. Oh. I don't know what, does anyone know what this contraption is in the middle of this, in the middle of this field, next to this field? So this is the road we just came up. So I don't know if you can see it, but up there looks like the bit that we learnt about at the start where the last hanging happened. Up there. So there you go. If you want to come here and discover about that sort of morbid history of people being hung and all sort of gruesome tales, up that hill, right, that's the place. Just be careful about this road, because you're always having to get off the road because bin lorries are coming back and forward and all manner of traffic. You wouldn't believe it. This is a beautiful place to come in autumn because there's so many different types of trees, so many different colours, and I feel like, you know, this ginger beard just blends in perfectly right now. Come on the old Blair path. Look at all these colours. 2 shades of blue. That's the path up to that, but we're really hungry and cold, so we're not going to go up to it, but this is the path up to Balvenie Pillar. That's the name of the pillar where people got hung, or the last man. The last man. That's it, over. And then after that they were like, ah, listen, we shouldn't be doing this anymore, hanging people. It's pretty inhumane. And collectively decided that stop hanging people. There you go. But I bet there was still more hangings, secret hangings. So that probably wasn't the last hanging, if you ask me. We've made it back. We've been on a, what time's it, 1? Set off about 9. A 4-hour hike through the Tilt. I am going to get my pyjamas on and drive back to Fife because I'm sodding wet. But yeah, I recommend coming here, get yourself a Glen Tilt, spend the day, bring a picnic and come when it's not raining. But still come when it's raining, it's amazing. Peace.
Well, it was a lovely to see you. It's the end of the show. Ring on tomorrow. Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Say goodnight to the Gingerman. One last ice cream for the bearded band. Pistachio